Today I came across a very interesting AI project called Gamma. And to be honest, at first I thought it was just another neural network that just makes boring presentations using a template. But after I tested the service properly, my opinion completely changed because it looks like something from the future and not an ordinary slide designer. Nowadays, a huge number of people work with content, presentations, documents, and visual presentation of information. And the problem is that almost all the old tools require too much time. You need to think separately about design, structure, text, layout, and visualization. Because of this, even a simple presentation can take several hours of work, especially if you want it to look modern and expensive. That's why projects like Gamma are now beginning to gain popularity very quickly, because here artificial intelligence takes over most of the routine work, and the service does not just insert text into the template, but actually creates a complete visual story, and this is very noticeable by the way the finished projects look. I was most surprised by the quality of the design because most AI services still look raw and cheap, but here it's the other way around. The interface is minimalistic. Modern animations, beautiful fonts, competent indentation, and it feels like the project was done by a full-fledged design team. It looks especially cool on topics related to technology, crypto, startups, or business. Another interesting point is the speed of the service. Because now the internet is moving towards maximum time savings, people no longer want to sit for hours over the design when a neural network can produce a similar result in just minutes. And Gamma shows very well how quickly AI begins to replace classic work programs. Moreover, such projects are already being used not only by designers or marketers, but now bloggers, entrepreneurs, students, crypto projects, and even small companies are actively testing AI tools. Because visual presentation today solves a lot, especially in social networks where a person's attention is held for just a few seconds. For example, if earlier it was necessary to understand complex programs in order to make a beautiful project, now the entry threshold has become much lower. And this is greatly changing the market, because now even a person with no experience can create visually expensive content. And it is precisely because of this that AI projects are now developing so quickly. It seems to me that the most interesting thing here is not even the presentations themselves, but how much the approach to work is changing. Just a couple of years ago, neural networks seemed to be something experimental, and now full-fledged platforms are emerging that really save time and solve specific tasks, and Gamma is just one such example. It is also worth understanding that this is just the beginning. Because AI services are getting better literally every month, the quality of generation, design, speed, and understanding of requests are improving, and most likely in a few years most of the visual content on the internet will be created through such platforms. Personally, after testing such projects, I get the feeling that we are now at a very interesting moment in the development of technology, when artificial intelligence is gradually beginning to become an ordinary working tool rather than something unusual. And the further we go, the faster the familiar programs that people have been using for years will change. Therefore, if you are interested in the topic of neural networks, modern technologies, and AI projects, then you should definitely keep an eye on such platforms, because right now, a new internet is being formed where a huge number of tasks will be done in just a few minutes. And judging by the speed of development of such services, the future is coming much faster than many expected.